What is going on, people? I am here today for a nice little update, and for the first time this year, and the first time in a while actually, I got an unboxing for you guys. I thought I'd hold off. I got it this morning. I was going to open it, and I'm like, you know what? Let me hold off. I know what's in it, but I'll surprise you guys with what's in it. I also got a few movies that I picked up this past Tuesday. I watched them, well, watched two of them at least. I got three. I watched two of them, one I haven't. So let me get into that. First off, the first one I got was, one I never didn't really hear of, and then every week I check the Best Buy website just to see what new movies they got coming out. And then this one, popped up to one of the tops. Usually they have the new releases, the bigger name ones that come out. And then they had this one, so then I checked the trailer for it, and it looked interesting. I still haven't seen it. It's got Jamie Doran, which is from the 50 Shades of Grey, which I have a big sticker on this, and Charlotte de Brune, and that's Racing Hearts. It looks like a pretty interesting movie. It looks like, the guy got transferred, or for his job got transferred to a different country, and then falls for a girl, and then from what it looks like she owns a plot of land, and his company's trying to buy the land out to build on top of it. And then he has to choose between like a true love or his job or whatever. Still haven't seen it. If anybody knows anything about it, leave me comments or whatever. But Racing Hearts, these next two I got came out on Tuesday. I watched them. This first one stars Liam Neeson. All his movies are pretty good, but they all, kind of revolve around the same thing of revenge or vengeance or him kicking ass kind of deal. This one is A Walk Among the Tombstones with Liam Neeson. This one, pretty much, he is an ex-cop. He retired himself because of his situation, and pretty much now he's, I don't want to say a vigilante kind of deal, but in this movie at least, he runs into a couple people that asked him for his help because this duo, these two brothers, are kidnapping family members of well-known drug dealers for ransom. So he's pretty much helping these bad guys out. These drug dealers find these two guys, find their family situation and everything, and pretty much this revolves around him, picking up these, I guess, jobs you want to call it, and helping these people out. But like I said, I mean, most of his, ever since he made Taken, everybody's going to attribute, all his movies that he does with action in it to Taken. The only movie which I only saw once, I got to watch it again, but the only one that he's in that, in my knowledge, besides like his earlier stuff, ever since he's done Taken, pretty much that's his role now. But The Grey, where it's kind of totally different. I mean, he did like Dark Man or Dark City or whatever. I think it was Dark Man. I think he did both. I could be totally wrong. But, once Taken came out, and now every action movie he's in is pretty much, Taken. I mean, Nonstop is a little bit different, but still one of those, he's playing that role of, the guy getting revenge or guy saving the day kind of deal. But overall, I like this movie. It was definitely a good watch. Nothing wrong with it. So, A Walk Among the Tombstones. And this one, I heard really big hype about. I know it was a book. Like I said, I was never a big reader, but I'm going to start reading. But this one I picked up the other day. It's got Ben Affleck, Rosamund Pike, and then it's got Neil Patrick Harris in it, and that's Gone Girl. Pretty much the story of, what is it? Ben Affleck's character and his wife, they meet, and then their marriage is getting kind of, like down in the dumps and everything. And one day he comes home from the bar and he finds, his house is like ransacked. There's stuff all over the floor. Glass is broken. There's blood splatters and everything. So he doesn't know what's going on. He calls the cop. cops and, reports his wife missing. And throughout the movie, you don't know whether to blame Ben Affleck or what's going on. Is it foul play? Did they kidnap her? Did they kill her? Or what's going on? So throughout the movie, there's clues that happen in, their marriage for the anniversary. That she would play these little games and give little hints and everything. And as the movie's going on, some of these hints actually start, painting a different story of what might have happened or whatever. So as you're going through the story, you know, story changes, things happen, different characters come in. Tyler Perry's also in this movie. With this movie, the ending, is up for debate, and some people like it, some people don't. I don't know. This movie, from what I take from it, it's how, certain people can manipulate other people very easily. That's what I got from this movie. Watching it, I got very angry at points. I don't know exactly how the book was or how close it was to the book, but I can see while people are reading it, they get angry. They can, take sides very quickly. But as I watch movies, when I first started watching this, I had 5 different things going through my head, what might have happened. And I try to, by the end of the movie, pick what's going on. I had a slight, thought that it might have been the end, but it was a little different and a little, well, more thought out than I was thinking. But I think this whole movie is, a whole bunch of manipulation, how easily things could happen, how talking, people go way too much by talk or without seeing actions and stuff. I don't know. I enjoyed it. Like I said, the ending could have, some people I heard liked it. The ending, in my opinion, was, kind of, I got pissed at the ending kind of deal. But that's Gone Girl. Definitely check it out. It's one of those, mystery things that have you guessing throughout the whole movie. Like I said in the beginning of the movies, I usually try to, that's me at least. I try to, pick the ending already. And as I'm going through, a couple of the things I thought were going to happen got crossed off. And then other ones got, more prevalent. But that's Gone Girl. So that, those were the 3 that I picked up this past Tuesday. And now I'm going to open up this nice box. Let me just say, most of these I upgraded from movies that I did have. 3 of them at least. And then the other one, I honestly was looking for the longest time. And I finally found it on Amazon. I guess I'll give you a hint. Hanna-Barbera. I guess they came out with this collection because for the longest time I was looking for it. And I could never find it. And then finally I looked. And it was there. And it was relatively cheap. So I had to buy it. So I'll show that one off first. But for the longest time, I had the Jetsons movie. I have one of the Flintstones movies. And for the longest time when I was little, I was looking for this one. Well, when I was little, I watched this a whole lot. And then as I grew up, I would look for it, never find it. I found it on those, iffy sites where they, have rare DVDs, but most of them are like burn on demand kind of deal. And I was never a really big fan of that. I think I only did it once. Not that it came out bad. It was just the fact where I'd rather get the real copy of it. But from this one, it's the Hanna-Barbera Classic Collection. And for the longest time, I was looking for it. And that's the Jetsons Meet the Flintstones. I remember watching this a long time ago, and I used to watch it. I don't remember if it was on TV or I rented it, but I remember watching this movie a whole lot. I remember watching the Jetsons movie, but I remember watching the Jetsons Meet the Flintstones for the longest time. And I honestly don't remember how. I don't remember if, somehow. I'm guessing it's that the Jetsons, found a way to go back in time and they end up running into the Flintstones. I like the, collaborations, cartoons. I know Hanna-Barbera had this one Christmas episode where every, character was in it, and then you had these evil people, and I remember trying to find that. I still haven't found that, so hopefully with this, Hanna-Barbera collection, or, the classic collection, hopefully they start coming out with that. But this one, when I found it, I think it was relatively cheap. I think it came to $12. I'm like, you know what? I definitely, even though I'm, trying to collect Blu-rays and everything, I'm definitely getting this. The Jetsons Meet the Flintstones. I think it's pretty cool. It's, run of your mill, just the DVD port. But I'm happy I found this one. This one I upgraded because actually, like I always said, I have an Instagram now where I put up my movies. I take pictures, if you could see that Jay and Silent Bob back there. That's one I took last night. But I took a picture of this movie, and a lot of people were asking me where I got it, and then I said I got it from, I think it was a Hollywood Video that used to be down the street from my house that closed down, and I found this movie just because they were selling all their movies off, and ever since then I really couldn't find it. And one of the people left a comment and said, you know what, I recently just got this on Blu Ray. And I'm thinking to myself, Blu Ray? I'm like, it took me forever to find the DVD. I never knew it was on Blu Ray. So I upgraded from the DVD. This is the Blu Ray DVD combo pack. And that's the Chipmunk Adventure. For all those who don't know, I mean, a lot of people know this movie. But for those who don't know, it's pretty much the Chipmunks and the Chipettes. They, in the beginning of the movie, they're playing this game. It's like around the world kind of deal. And these two people, Klaus and Claudia, and you find out that they're like international like thieves and stuff, and they hear these kids, talking about, oh, I could beat you around the world. Well, they're like diamond thieves and make money through diamond trade and everything, and they would always get caught by the cops. So they think, if we use these kids, no one's going to suspect anything. So they make it like a race around the world where each team has these dolls that they have to switch, and they go through different things, and it's a musical and everything. It is one of my favorite cartoons growing up. But like I said, it took me forever to find the DVD of it, and now they had the Blu-ray, so it comes with the DVD Blu-ray combo. So I picked that one up. Again, it was pretty on the cheap side, considering I think it was $9.99. I'm like, definitely got to get that, because not only does it come with the Blu-ray, it comes with the DVD too. And these next two are Disney movies that I had to that I found for cheap on Amazon, that I decided to finally bite the bullet and upgrade them. The first one, they're both, the Blu-ray DVD copy. This first one, a rather underrated one. I know a lot of people that I know that watch Disney movies, they love this movie. But in other circles, I guess for younger kids or other people that have watched Disney, this is one that, a lot of people leave out. But that's The Great Mouse Detective here on Blu-ray and DVD. This is one of my favorites growing up. He's pretty much like, it's almost like a Sherlock Holmes spin-off with little mice and everything, where he helps the one guy find his daughter. This guy, Radigan, is an evil guy, and he steals the daughter from this guy, and Basil of Baker Street. He ends up helping this guy find his daughter and everything. There's a bat in it. I enjoyed this movie a whole lot, but like I said, this is one of the ones that didn't really get that much limelight, I guess. You had your Aladdins, Lion Kings, and everything, and this one kind of just went under the rug. I remember liking this one a whole lot. The next one, a whole lot. The next movie I got, and then there's like The Rescuers that I think never got really a big push, or a lot of people talk about. Pete's Dragon is one of my favorites that were one of the ones, like the underground ones. But this one too, a lot of people, I'll mention Disney and they'll say your Aladdins and Little Mermaids and everything, and then I'll mention, The Great Mouse Detective, and some people are like, what are you talking about? I never saw that one. So this one is definitely one that went unnoticed, I guess you want to call it. But this one right here is probably one of my favorites. As I see it, I'm kind of pissed that there's no slipcover for it. But I got it. I upgraded it. It's the 40th anniversary edition of this one. This is probably one of my favorite Disney movies up there. I did have a top 10, I believe, or top 5 Disney movies. And this one was up there. And I just love it. The whole aspect of it. And that's Disney's Robin Hood. Definitely got a bad glare on this one, but Disney's Robin Hood. It's Disney's portrayal of Robin Hood with animals and everything. and pretty much he does what he does. He robs from the rich and gives to the poor. The songs in this are very funny. Um, just the whole aspect of it. This was one of my favorites growing up. I did have it on DVD, and then I found it for relatively cheap. And when I find that, I gotta just get it, and I got it. Like I said, I would much rather have the slip cover that comes with it, but I'm sure eventually I can find somewhere that just sells slip covers or something. But yeah, that's Robin Hood. Uh, Hopefully you enjoyed my nice little update that I have here. I am close to 600 subscribers. I think I'm at like 591. So once I hit 600, I probably will have another giveaway or contest or whatever. So those who are looking forward to a new contest, try to spread this video out, let everybody know that I'm here. Keep on giving me thumbs up, seeing recommendations or seeing all that people actually watch my videos, just bumps me up and want to make new content. Keep on following me on Instagram. It's keep on, my views keep on rising on that, and I'll just keep on posting. What I'm gonna do is start, people, have certain favorite movies, and what I want to do is, if I have it in my collection, definitely take a screenshot or a picture of it, and then shout you out on Instagram or whatever. So if you do have an Instagram and you watch my videos, go follow me, Tony's Movies. And yeah, until next time, I will see you.